Ajadi is a very unique Oriki. It is so deep, so profound. I love the name so much because of the weight. Well, which is why I actually love Yoruba names anyway. Yoruba names are always very weighty. They can sound very simple, but when you go into the breaking down of the names, you are wowed. Ajadi, what does Ajadi mean? Let us break it down. A-Ja-Di. The key words there are Ja and Di. Kini tumo Ja. Ja simply means to fight, to quarrel, to wage a war. It is from that we got the word Ija, the Yoruba word for fighting. We've got words like Ajagbara, Ajashegun, Ajala, Ajasa, names which we have also broken down in this Oríkì series. So, Ja simply means to fight. Now, what is Di? Di literally simply means to block. If there is a leakage and you block the fissure or the opening through which that leakage happens, then you have D the opening. Oti di niyen, oti di ibi tí omi ń gbà yọ. So extensively, that word is also used to mean to repair something, to stop the damage of something, or to make something look like it was never damaged. Take for instance the expression Abudi lomi okun. What does Abudi mean? When you take a bowl of water from the ocean, for instance, do you see the spot from which you have taken that bowl of water? Does it show very obviously that a bowl of water has been taken from here? No, because immediately you take that bowl of water, another water replaces it. So you don't see the marking. You don't see any trace that a bowl of water has just been taken from this spot. Omi mi ti di omi ti o bù yẹn. Another water has erased the damage done by the taking of that bowl of water previously. That is a good example of D. So it originally means to block, but extensively it can mean to repair, to make less obvious the traces of an earlier action, whether damaging or not. Who therefore is this child named Ajadi? The A before that name, a noun maker, can be said to mean he who. Therefore, Ajadi is he who fights to repair, he who fights to erase a damage, he who fights to ensure that something never gets damaged. That is the meaning of that very unique Oriki. Ọmọ tó ń jà láti fi dín nǹkan, the child under whose watch nothing good will be destroyed. The child whom anytime we find him fighting, just know that he is fighting for a good cause. He is fighting to ensure that ìbàjẹ́ does not happen under his own watch. That is an Ajadi. Èyí tí ń jà láti fi dín ìbàjẹ́. Ọmọ táwọn òbílẹ̀ jẹ́ ó yàn lódì nítorí ìwà ìbàjẹ́ wọn. Ajadi, ọmọ tó ń jà fún dídí. That is one meaning of Ajadi. Ajadi can also mean the child whose birth brought about peace. The child whose birth ended a fight. Ọmọ tí bíbí rẹ̀ di ìjà. Probably there has been a fight in the house this child was born into. Maybe a fight involving the whole of the extended family, or some misunderstanding between the husband and the wife. But now that the child has born, the celebration as a result of this child has made us forgotten the fact that we were even fighting. Seeing this child and experiencing the joy that this child is filling our hearts with has erased the traces of any misunderstanding that could have been happening before he was born. Ọmọ tí bíbí rẹ̀ di ìjà là ń sọ ní Ajadi. In any case, this is a name given to a child who is expected to be an Akin, a child who is expected to be an Olu, a child who surely shall rise to become an Oluomo, because this child is expected to be strong, to be a man of valor, a child who shall fight for a good cause and be a hard nut for the opponent or the enemy to crack. Irú àkàndá ọmọ báyìí là ń pè ní Ajadi. Wàá ṣeré.